see collaboration and people working together and not being exclusive.
I'm a recent graduate. I graduated in September, and for me, I'm finding it very, very hard to try and find a job. Like I just left employment after 6 months of working at Costa Coffee, and I have a degree in psychology. You know, that is my major thing for me, coming from a personal thing, because that is for me all consuming right now, is that, you know, I don't have that freedom of, oh, I've just come out of a degree, that actually means something, whereas now, unfortunately, I've spent 3 years studying to find out that, oh, no matter what you study, no one's going to really give a damn about it because so many people have degrees now.
I think this can be an opportunity for improvement in general. I think sometimes, as much as you want to change things, you need something to kickstart that change. I went to school in Dover, so I'm kind of definitely like, there's a lot of anti-immigrant feeling, and I think locally we can definitely work on making sure there's support for people who come in and not kind of, they're not just kind of neglected and kind of pushed out of society and ostracized just because, you know, there's a reason they've had to come here. They didn't just come for a holiday, like they were pushed out of their country. So I think we need to make sure that we're like providing support, food and shelter, I mean, at the very least, really. So,
I would like to see more opportunities for refugees, especially young refugees living in Ashford, to engage with the community, to meet people their own age, and to really feel like they belong here and they're part of the community.
Well, for me, on a local level, I'd like to be able to see Ashford develop, especially for young businesses, individual businesses, because at the moment we're walking up and down the high street and we're seeing companies coming in and expanding, but they're not necessarily individual and things that youngsters want to see. And so I think what we need is more support for those like up and coming businesses and not just looking to fill the places. We need to make sure that they can remain and make sure that they're going to have the sustainable profit to keep going. And also I'd like to be able to see the community is being looked after, especially environmentally friendly things being introduced, eco-friendly, and also keeping history there, because it's nice to be able to go around and see that there's something that you're connected to, and so you'll have the roots where you come from and be able to learn from that and be inspired.
I think travel would be important to keep, because obviously we're so close to like France, Germany, it would be really, really good to just be able to travel to the places without having to worry about applying for a visa and all the extra forms and things that would entail, which would then put people off travelling there or working there.
One of the things that really concerns me is that whether people will get adequate mental health care, because that is something that is really big at the moment with young people, is recognising mental health, and I think that's the thing that will concern me about Brexit, is whether or not that will improve or get worse because we haven't got the money for it.
I think it should go towards the arts and also healthcare as well, because I think both of those things are really important.